Welcome to the Coral ERM tutorial. Today we are looking at the Coral Resources module. The Resources module provides a place to store records for your electronic resources. The module provides both a search and an A to Z browse and contains functionality to create workflows that aid in the management of your electronic resources. Let's look at how to add a new resource record. Select New Resource from the navigation menu. At the top of the pop-up window, enter the name of the resource, a description, and the URL used. Then select the resource type, acquisition type, and format type. All of these fields are customizable in the Admin tab in each Coral module. Once you click Submit, you'll see where a record has been added for the resource. Now we're ready to link to the organization's record. Look for the Edit icon. All the edit icons in Coral look like a piece of paper with a pencil. Click the Edit button under the Database heading of the product record. In the Edit Resource pop-up window, select the relevant role for the organization and then select the organization. For our example, we're going to link to the provider Gale. Once we click Submit, this will link our resource record to the organization in the Organization module, if you're using that module in Coral. Next, let's look at the order details. Click on the Orders heading in the menu on the left. Then click the Edit link next to the Order heading. In the Edit Order pop-up window, you can see that you have several options here for fields that you can populate with the order details. The acquisition type is customizable in the Admin tab, so you can provide a variety of options that fit your workflows, like trial resources, one-time purchase, free resource, or consortial resources. You also have the option to indicate the purchasing site. In this example, we only have a main library, but if you have multiple libraries, you can present those options to be checked on this pop-up window. Now let's look at the acquisition details. Click on the Acquisitions heading in the menu on the left. Then click the Edit link next to the Cost History heading. In the Edit Cost Information pop-up window, you can indicate the fund that was used to purchase the resource and any payment details. You can also click the Edit button next to the License heading. In the Edit Licenses pop-up window, you can link this order to the license record in the Licenses module for the license that governs this purchase. For our example, we're going to link to our Cengage Learning license. This order is now linked to records in both the organization and license modules. Next, let's look at the access details. Click on the Access heading in the menu on the left. Then click the Edit link next to the Access Information heading. In the Edit Access pop-up window, you can indicate the authentication type, the access method, the authorized sites, and the administering site. Next, let's look at the cataloging details. Click on the Cataloging heading in the menu on the left. Then click the Edit link next to the Cataloging heading. In the Edit Cataloging pop-up window, you can indicate the cataloging details. Next, let's look at the contact details. Click on the Contact heading in the menu on the left. You will see all of the contacts that have been recorded in the organization record for the provider you linked earlier. If you aren't using the Organizations module, you can click the Edit link next to the Contact heading. In the Add Contact pop-up window, you can also add additional contacts. Now, Let's look at the account details. Click on the Accounts heading in the menu on the left. In the Account tab, you will see the accounts related to the organization record for the provider. If you aren't using the Organizations module, you can click the Add New Account link. In the Add Account pop-up window, you can add additional account information related to the resource. Now, let's look at the Issues details. Click on the Issues heading in the menu on the left. If you click the Report New Issue link, this will open the Report New Problem pop-up window where you can enter the details of the issue you are having and send it to the vendor contact on record for that organization, as well as CCing anyone else you need to contact. If you click the Report Downtime link, this will open the Resource Downtime pop-up window where you record the details about any scheduled or unscheduled downtime for the resource that you want to track. You can review open and archived issues and current and archived downtime. Issues and downtime information can also be downloaded using the button that looks like the Microsoft Excel icon. Next, let's look at the Attachments details. Click on the Attachments heading in the menu on the left. Click the Add Attachment button. In the Add Attachment pop-up window, you can upload attachments that might be relevant to the resource, like correspondence or quote information. Next, let's look at the Workflow functionality. Click on the Workflow heading in the menu on the left. From this screen, you can use the Restart Workflow button to pick a workflow that you want to use to complete all the steps needed to complete this acquisition and setup of this resource. To set up a workflow, you can click on the Admin link in the menu near the top of the screen. Then click on the Workflow/User Group heading in the menu on the left. This will show all of the workflows you have created organized by acquisition type, resource format, and resource type. To create a new workflow, click on the green plus sign icon next to the Workflow Setup heading. To edit an existing workflow, click on the Edit icon next to the workflow you want to edit. In the Edit Workflow pop-up window, use drop-down menus to change the acquisition type, resource format, and resource type. You can add, move, and remove workflow steps and assign them to individual staff or groups of staff. Once a workflow is assigned, users assigned to each step will receive an email notification as the previous step is marked off. The Coral Resources module also allows you to export the resource records in an Excel spreadsheet. You can click on the home link in the menu near the top of the screen to see a list of all the resource records. If you click on the Microsoft Excel icon, you can download and open a CSV file. Also, on the home screen, you can use the filters on the left to search for resource records. For example, if you want to review all of your direct orders, you can filter by that acquisition type. This concludes our tutorial of the Coral Resources module. Please feel free to check out our other tutorials on Coral's Vimeo channel, and please consider subscribing to our Slack channel. The information to join can be found on the Coral ERM website. Thank you.